How's it going? My name is the King Live. How's everyone doing today? My name is the King Live, and I'm here today to talk to you about this is like the intro show. This is what we generally do. We like chill here and we talk about new Valorant things. We just like chat. I answer questions. You know, we do all that sort of jazz. So if you guys have anything that you wanted to ask me, feel free to do so. I was looking through this song name. The song name is San Francisco because it has a synth. That's funny. That's a good meme there right there. How's your guys' day going? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I appreciate all the subscriptions that people are that drop into the channel. We just hit 12K, dude. We hit 10K. You saw our 10K video a few days ago. We hit 12K today. That is freaking nuts. That is nuts. So I appreciate all the support there. Sorry I'm late. I thought you were on Twitch. That's all good, dude. No, we started on YouTube a lot of the time, so that's what we're doing right now. We just hang out on YouTube. We chat. We answer questions and stuff like that. And then after like an hour, we head over to Twitch. So, because I do have a relatively like our platform's a lot bigger on YouTube than it is on Twitch. So I don't know if everybody comes to the Twitch streams or everybody even knows I Twitch stream. So what we do generally, we hang out here on YouTube, and then after like an hour, we go over to Twitch. But you're like Kiko, but not good. I don't know what that means. Wait, are you talking to me? That's a weird way to phrase it. You're like Kiko, but you suck ass. Oh my gosh. Let's scroll up. I'm missing a lot of people in chat. Let me say hi to some names, okay? Battle Pass op looks sick, dude. The Battle Pass skins look great. They look so good. I am so excited. How does the camera look today? I adjusted some settings. Does it look worse or better than normal? Let me know. My hair I know looks worse, but I'm trying to fix it, okay? I'm thinking about dyeing my hair, okay? I'm thinking about dyeing it. I don't know what color I dye it. I'm not gonna do like ninja. I'm not gonna be like blue. I'm not gonna be green. I'm not gonna be anything like weird. But I want to dye my hair. I'm theory crafting colors. Astrozy's gonna help me with it, 'cause she does hair and stuff. You look really orange. That's just my skin. Like people tell me that it's literally. It might be the light. It's like a little yellow, but it's not. I look genuinely as I look, right? I at least that's my take. I don't know. Maybe I'm more pale, but this is I don't notice any difference in the skin tone. Pink, no. Maybe, I don't know. Pink's my favorite color. Blonde. I was thinking blonde, but I have such dark hair that I think I might end up looking weird. Astrozy just joined the Knights. Welcome to the Knights. That means that she's a member of the channel. You are a second official member of the channel. That's freaking awesome, dude. Astrozy sponsored the channel. Is that what it says? Oh, you guys sponsor us. Look at that. We're here. We're existing. You know what the channel is sponsored by? The channel is also sponsored by the King Live merchandise. Look at this guy. This is our new channel logo. I decided on it. It's our Ready to Party logo. I think he's cute as hell. He is our new logo. We were able to, because we hit 10K, apparently that unlocked the ability for us to have like a little what is it called? What do they call it? What do they call it? I don't know. It's like a banner at the bottom for like the merch and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. We're like big time now. We're official. Just finished semester last night, chilling with some sippy, bro. Oh hell yeah! Celebration. What are you drinking? I was having some whiskey last night. I love whiskey. Big fan. Why can't I carry in gold 1 but absolutely get crushed when I'm in bronze 3? I have noticed, this isn't the exact reason, but I have noticed that the lower rank you are, sometimes the more difficult it is to carry. Not because the players are better, but in a weird way, when you're playing against players who aren't good, they do some weird stuff, dude. They do some weird things and they get away with it. Samuel Cologne. No, that's Cologne. How's it going, man? Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it, man. Welcome to the Knights. You were the 3rd official Knight on the King Live channel. First time watching the stream. Finally get to watch you. Welcome to the stream, Christian Bode. I appreciate it, man. What do you think of Killjoy? I think Killjoy looks fun. I want to play some Killjoy. I want to try Killjoy out. She looks a lot of fun. I like her vibe too. I wish the set, the things, I wish the stuffs. Thank you for becoming a Knight there, Dankin. I appreciate it, man. You were the 4th official Knight of the channel. That's freaking awesome. Man, this is so cool, dude. I just like have like the statistics in front of me. Oh, this is great. I like how YouTube just keeps like throwing more stuff at you, and we're hitting the milestones like so quickly that it's just like awesome. It's so cool. Thank you all for the subs to the channel. What was I gonna say? Oh, Killjoy. I was talking about her. The skins. They're releasing that new skill, like Killjoy skin set. Like it's not Killjoy, but you know, it's like based around her, you know. And it doesn't have a Vandal or a Phantom or an Op in them. It's Bulldog, Odin, Shorty? No, not Shorty. Bulldog, Odin, maybe Shorty. Yeah, let's like, I don't want to do the Battle Pass skins, but let's go to the Bop skins. I'll show you the video that they posted on Twitter. I was gonna say Tinder. I've been spending too much time on Tinder, boys. Unsuccessfully. I did match with a cute girl though last stream. Messaged her. We had a small chat. Nothing bad happened. They just stopped responding. And I was like, dude, Tinder's the worst. Tinder's the worst. Go purple for Omen. Yeah, well, hold on. Let's change the color. Frenzy, Judge, Bulldog, Odin. Yeah. What's up with that, dude? There's no Phantom? No Vandal? Why? Why? Somebody tell me. Here. Change the light color. Okay, we'll get a different vibe going. Thank you, Icy, for becoming a knight. Hell yeah, dude. 5th official knight. Do I let Twitch chat choose what color I dye my hair? We're doing something really fun on stream tonight, too. At least I have a fun plan for the stream tonight. We'll see if we're able to pull it off. It comes down to people's honor. It's on the player's honor, you know? Are you really a Jett man? I've been playing a little bit of Jett. I posted a clip to Twitter a little bit earlier. It was an okay clip. It was an okay clip. It wasn't insane. It was alright. I was having a lot of fun. I dropped 2 40 bombs last night in my Smurf. I mean, it's my Smurf, but like I don't drop 40 bombs frequently. So I was just running around just with my operator. I was landing shots, dude. I was landing shots. Doesn't ever happen for me. I'm normally a pretty bad Jett. But people actually buy the Frenzy often. I notice EU teams buy the Frenzy more often than NA teams. Couldn't tell you why. Somebody told me it's because of a ping. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but love your videos. First stream I've been to. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, Ace. Thanks for stopping by, man. You're gonna have pink hair. I don't want pink hair though. I want to have like a fairly normal colored hair, right? Because here's my plan. If I end up moving to Washington, which I plan to, I want to move to Washington. When I get there, I'm assuming I'm probably not going to be able to create content full time without another income to support me. But beyond that, I'll be living in a different state. So I'll probably want to get a job just to meet people. I think it would be good just to meet people, right? So I'd probably want to apply somewhere. And if I'm going to apply somewhere, I don't want to have pink hair. I don't want to approach this place and be like, hey, what's up, guys? I got pink hair. You want to hire me? You know, like, dye it deep purple, but only the top. This is just the top. Just the tips. Have you always streamed on YouTube? No, we stream on Twitch. But basically what we do is we start out on YouTube. We stream here for like an hour, and then we head over to Twitch. So if you guys are looking to hang out on Twitch, we do have some things planned for the night. So what we're going to do, I'm still a G2 fanboy. So we're going to talk about G2. They just never fail to give me more things that I'm excited to talk about. They do so much cool shit that I'm just like, I just want to talk about G2. After we talk about G2, we're going to talk about playing off angles or playing cheese angles, and when to do them, and also how they can be very, very hardly punished. And we're going to be looking at a NIP versus Bonk game for that. And then after that, what we're going to do... Did I have another game I was going to comment on? I might have another game. But after that, what I want to do is I want to try to run a 5v5 Jett game. Everyone's playing Jett. That's what I want to do. But here's the catch. Abilities are unlimited. We're going to be dashing all over the place, dude. It's going to be nuts. So we're going to see if we can get that going. I just want to give that a shot. 5v5 Jett. It sounds fun and terrible at the same time. And I want to run it. So we're going to give that a go. I have a couple people already set up for it. But we'll see what we can do. Is that possible? Ooh, it is. It's a risky move, though. Because it requires everyone's full cooperation and trust. 5v5 Omen next. We got that in mind. We got that in planned. I'm doing Jett today because I'm on a Jett kick. I think Jett would be really cool. But we'll do Omen eventually. I want to do Raze too. Raze has to be... Raze, we can't do infinite abilities, though. That would be terrible. When's the 5v5 Omen? I think we're just going to do Jett tonight. And then I think we might do Raze or Omen maybe tomorrow. If people are down. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, but maybe. A 5v5 Raze, right? We can't do unlimited abilities, though, if it's Raze, because that would be terrible. But, 5v5 Cypher would be so annoying. Oh god, no. There's just tripwires everywhere. If we do a 5v5 Cypher, I want to spectate it. I want to spectate the Omen one too. I don't want to play in that one. Only select few specific people. We might ask viewers. I asked a ton of people that I know. Because here's the catch with this. If for us to do this sort of a game mode, cheats have to be on. And they have to be on for everybody. They can't just be on for like one person. It's so everybody can change to Jett. So if cheats are on, I need to have people that I trust within the lobby, right? People that I've played with before, people that I know won't fuck with it. Like, because otherwise what you'll run into is people, everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna turn on invulnerability and like rolling with it. It's like that kind of kills the fun. More importantly, I would do this for a little bit for content as well, and that would kind of kill the content if somebody's running around invulnerable. It's like, okay, dude, okay, we see you. Any tips on bind? I seem to struggle hard with rotations and peaks. When you are retaking B on bind, the hardest thing to do is getting onto site. If you can get onto that back of site, out of that door, the entry door, from spawn, then you're golden. Once you get onto site, it becomes 10 times easier. It is just getting onto site. So if you're retaking, land a smoke outside by the tube, land a smoke in that area so it'll block off hookah, so you can actually exit out. You can confront anybody who's playing on the right side, and you can make your way onto the back of site. It becomes infinitely easier once you do that. You need to take over elbow control too. Elbow control is better, but like, I think that's the best tip I can give for bind. But else you'll do stuff. You don't get to do stuff like this as a community, right? Like, we'll see how it goes. So this is the first time we've done anything like this. So if it goes well, we might be able to branch out a little bit more with it. But today, since it's the first time, we're gonna limit it a little bit. All killjoy game. Oh god. Everyone's just dropping the ulti to counter the ulti. Oh no. Is the patch live at least on NA? No, it is not yet. I don't think so anyway. Gotta at least become a member of your channel. I've gotten so many good tips from you, bro. Thanks. I appreciate the subscription there, man. Thanks for stopping by the live stream too. That means so much to me, honestly. Just the fact that like anybody would spend any amount of time on my stream really means a lot to me. I commented that on somebody said something. They're like, oh well, what did they say? They said like, sorry, I can't make more of your streams, and I said that on a YouTube comment. And somebody replied, they were like, hashtag I'm 13 and this is deep or something like that. And I was just like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, I just hate when like people say like nice things or like people like literally like that's just like how I feel, you know, and people are gonna make fun of you for how you feel. It's just like, screw off, man. What elo are you smurfing at? I was playing like gold 3, so it's like gold plat elo. Why go on Tinder when I'm here? Hit me up. I just gotta. I swipe when I'm bored. That's what I do. Check out the skin animations, the knife color. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna look at these. Hold on. Where's the Valorant thing? I need Valorant. Okay. We'll open this up. No, it's a Polygon article. We don't care about that. Look at this cosplay. What the heck? She's just on it. This girl's just on it. She's like ready to roll. Look at gloves. Oh my gosh. This is such a cool cosplay. I want that jacket. I want that everything. Okay. So this is the skin set. Oh, that's loud. If you haven't seen it yet. Translate the German. I can't. I don't speak German. This is Jordan's. Jordan is gonna purchase this entire skin set. I guarantee it. I don't know how he cannot. This is like made for him. Glad I found your channel this way. I appreciate it, Adrian. Welcome to the stream, man. It's so cringe. I like the style of it. Their videos are so well done, honestly. Like, Riot can just like twist their style like that, and they can pull it off. Like, I think it reminds me of Borderlands. That's the vibe I get from this. Japanese commercial? Yeah, a little bit. I'm sure they were going for something like that. Thank you, Hidalgo. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. My eyes turn dark mode off. What the fuck? Wait, or turn dark mode on? No, I always I use light mode on Twitter. I use everything else on dark mode. I go light mode Twitter. No, those skin sets look cool. And then there's the other skins. Hold on. There's the battle pass skins. Let me look at it. Battle Pass Act 2 Valorant skins. Okay. Is this what I want? These ones look pretty good. If I can find, I just want pictures of them. Hold on. I don't want glitch pop. I want the other ones. Thank you for the subscription there, Kaido. Sorry if I butchered your name. Floxay's tweet. I feel like there's a better example of it. Floxay's tweet's good, but I feel like it's a better showcase. Like I just want photos of it. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna get that. Okay, let's look at Floxay's tweet. We'll go to that. Who even is Floxay? Who is this guy? Okay, he's got photos. Okay. So here's one of the skins. No, this is the one. This is the one that we were just talking about, I think. I think this is the bubblegum ones or whatever. But the other ones, he has these ones. Is this it? Look at these skins. These skins look cool. Look at that shorty. There's a shorty skin. This Vandal skin looks pretty good. This one looks alright, right? That one looks great. That one looks phenomenal. The Guardian right there. And look at that knife. That knife is cool. I like these sets too. That Sheriff there. That op looks great. The red one. Look at all these skins, dude. These are all nuts. I get some good sprays. I'm super excited to spend my money on this. I might get the battle pass on my Smurf too. Because I got the battle pass on my main, but I didn't make my Smurf for a while. But like I think I might get the battle pass on my Smurf as well. Just because like you get so many skins out of it. You get a lot of value out of these battle passes. It's actually really awesome. More viewers on YouTube than Twitch? Yeah. That's not weird. We have 12,000 subscribers on Twitch. We have 4K and we have 12,000 subs on YouTube. We have 4K on Twitch. It's not weird that we would have more viewers on YouTube. That's why we do these streams. We do these streams because we have a larger audience on YouTube, and then we head over to Twitch afterwards. The glitch pop knife animations. Where can I see them? Does Floxay post them? I want that finisher, honestly. It looks pretty cool. Reached gold 1 when I was bronze 2. I feel bad because I can't become a member. Oh, it's all good, dude. Literally, I said this a little bit earlier, but like the most valuable thing somebody can give me is their time. The fact that anybody would spend any amount of time hanging out here, people could spend their time doing literally anything else. So people are like, I'll hang out on King's stream. Like that means so much to me. I get angsty when I spend time doing things, particularly like so if I play Valorant all day, for example, I feel like I could have done something else, you know, and that gets me a little angsty. So like I definitely respect people's time that they do spend here. Free for all stuff that has been released. Yeah, they're doing like a free for all deathmatch lobby in the next act, which is gonna be super cool for like warming up or just like practicing. And so people are like, okay, well, wouldn't like bots or aim trainers be better? Yeah, in a way, but like the cool thing about deathmatch is that it's going to prepare you to fight actual players, right? You'll see what actual players feel like or play like, and you'll be able to adjust based off of their actual reaction times, right? When I peek somebody, can I headshot them before they headshot me? That's basically what you're going to be practicing in these deathmatch lobbies. And beyond that, you can practice things like counter strafing. You can practice all of your peaks. You can practice your sprays and stuff. You can practice opping, especially in aggressive situations where you're getting pushed by a lot of people. It'll work really well free for all. I think a lot of people might even just play free for all too. I wouldn't be surprised if there's people who like only play free for all. YouTube over Twitch. I don't really go on Twitch that much, so my opinion isn't valid. No, like that's fine. I I'm not involved in YouTube culture very much. Like I mean, like I stream and I make YouTube videos and stuff, but like as far as like YouTube live streaming goes, I don't actually know how it works generally. Like I live stream on here, but I don't know how to find like a YouTube live stream very often. Here's a question: did anybody in chat right now, like, is this like your first time seeing my channel? Like, have you never watched any of my videos and you were like just seeing this live stream and you're like, I'm gonna tune into this live stream? I'm very curious. You saw somebody with the title Jett main, by the way, and he was live streaming and you're like, I'll go click on this. Yes. This is your first time here, Elderman? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that was like, I didn't know that was a real thing. My name is The King Live. I do like professional match analysis breakdowns and stuff like that for Valorant. So if you haven't subscribed yet, sure to do so. You can check those out. They're pretty cool. I think we do a good job with them. I don't think there's anybody really in the Valorant space that does them like we do them so far. So I'm pretty proud with where we're at right now with the channel. I only found your channel about a week ago. Yeah, I know that a lot of people are coming by pretty recently, but I wasn't sure if people found me like from the live stream. That have never seen your videos. I appreciate it, dude. The best form of advertising is like word of mouth. Like the best way for somebody's channel to grow is by you like telling your friends that like, hey, I like this channel, you should watch it too. And I've actually noticed that we'll have a lot of groups of friends who will play in like the customs, or they'll come into the Discord and it's like, oh, I didn't know you guys know each other. And he's like, yeah, I showed him your videos. Like, that's super cool. Would you make an updated Omen teleport guide for Ascent? I could. So my first video that actually got like a lot of attention was my Omen teleport guide. It was like called the best teleport locations for Omen. Those are a little outdated. They're not outdated, like they still work, but they work a lot less frequently because a lot of them were kind of gimmick things. It was as the game first came out, there was like these are spots that you could teleport and you can catch enemies off guard and you can get free kills. And they worked really well back then, but now that the game has been out for a little bit, people have kind of adapted to them. And like now that they can hear Omen teleport and stuff, they work a lot less frequently. So I don't generally do these cheese teleports anymore, but we do them every now and then, and they will sometimes work out. I think it's really risky, so I don't really go for them as often. But if you're bronze or silver, do you just have better aim, or have to aim better? Or is there other important things to do? If you're bronze and silver, like I always tell people to focus on their aim, because generally if you're bronze or silver, aim is one of the things that you could work on. But it's really difficult for me to like just say anything without seeing gameplay, right? Like there's a lot of things that silver and bronze players probably have to work on. I would say up until diamond, you still haven't mastered the basics of the game. Even in diamond, like you're still picking up some basic mechanics. I myself, for example, I realized recently my movement is pretty terrible. Like my counter strafing is not good. It's really not good. And we can actually load into a practice range right here. And I could show you guys. And I'm not a bad player, and I get by on game sense a lot. But like for the most part, hold on. Okay, sorry. I get by for the most part off of like game sense and like rough aim, right? Like, and what I mean by rough aim, like my aim isn't like oh, I get by having bad aim. I mean like my aim is all right, and like whenever I stop, I always come to like a complete stop and then I start spraying rather than like actually counter strafing, but it's something I need to do more frequently, right? So if you load into a practice range, say you haven't practiced this like at all before. If you don't know what counter strafing is, by the way, I'll just like give you guys a little bit of an introduction right here. Basically, what counter strafing is when your character moves, you have a momentum, right? So when I stop moving, watch how I let go of the key. It takes me a second to stop. It'll take me a second to come to a complete stop right there. And when you're moving, as most of us know, your bullets go everywhere, right? So what counter strafing is basically, it's just the idea that like rather than stopping and waiting for myself to come to a complete stop, what I'll do is I will reverse my movement and it'll make me fully accurate for a second. So it's the easiest to see when you go into crosshair and you turn on the you have to turn on your outline and you turn on firing error. No, I want movement error. That's not the firing error. Yeah, okay, let's see. Offset. So you see these lines? Whenever those lines move, that means that I am moving and my shot is inaccurate. And every time I switch directions, they close in. And that's not because like I'm standing still or anything, but it's because I'm switching my direction, and as far as the game is concerned, then I'm standing still. So if you don't know what counter strafing is, that's basically just the idea that like you will shoot when you switch directions, and that will be perfectly accurate, or more or less. I think it's 90% or something like that. And you can get like little bursts in with this if you're good enough at it. I'm pretty terrible at this. This is what I've realized recently. And a lot of people have commented this on my videos. I'm like, my movement isn't that bad. And for the record, I stand by this. When the people commented this on my videos, they were not like cases where my movement was like terrible. That being said, my movement is not very good. So this is something that we've been working on recently, where I will load into the range, and to practice my movement and to practice my my shooting mechanics and stuff, I will kind of I'll go to these bots and I'll just practice like little counter strafes and like flicking to the target's head as I do it. And I've gotten a lot better at it. See, that's that first shot. That shot went way up there, you know? And this is something that you can just practice, right? You can do it both directions. It feels a little bit weird when you go to the left versus the right. For me, because I'm right-handed, I think I'm more comfortable moving to the right. But you can just keep practicing it on these bots. And like, this is an okay way to do it. And this is how I've been kind of improving at it. Now, I think the harder part is implementing this into like an actual game. Because a lot of the times you'll practice these skills. Like, for example, you'll practice aiming for the head on these bots, right? I'm going for these one taps. And then when I load into an actual game, I start spraying like a maniac and I never hit any shots, right? So I think that to do this to full effect, you have to also be very conscious of it while you are in game. Like, hey, this is something I'm working on. This is something, this is what I'm going to do for this game. I'm just going to focus on counter strafing, and I'm just going to focus on hitting these targets, right? Or like peeking these angles and stuff. And this is an incredibly valuable skill because, like I said, if you aren't doing counter strafing, what you're doing alternatively is you are waiting to come to a full stop, which means that you'll probably lose a little, like more gunfights than usual. So if I'm going for this guy, notice how if I'm running, I come to a full stop. My first bullet went over here. My second bullet went way over there, right? And although my spray might eventually even out, right? I kill that bot after like second shot. You want to be able to land that first shot, and that's why you counter strafe. It's so you can land that first shot right there. I had a friend who was working on counter strafing, and I was kind of explaining to them. I have an understanding of the mechanic, right? Like I can explain it to people. I'm just not very good at it. I think that in a lot of these situations, this is when you get into the area where this is like very mechanically skill based. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you're only a diamond player. Why should I listen to you or whatever? Or like, you're not even immortal. Like, yeah, your tips are useless and stuff. For the record, I don't need to be the #1 player in the world to be able to give players advice, right? Like, a lot of people feel like, oh, if he's not like ranked higher than me, or if he's not better than me at the game, he can't possibly have anything for me to offer. A lot of my breakdowns are based off of what I've observed from watching pro players play. It's not like my personal experience, like, oh, I am the best player in the world or anything like that. So like, I just think that's a very important thing. I saw Morello's post recently too, how he was complaining because people keep telling him as a game dev, he's the lead for character design. They're like, well, you're only gold. What could you possibly know about character design? And he's like, that's not relevant. It's literally not. You could also be ranking up. I am ranking up currently. I don't have a ton of FPS experience. I understand the games to a base sense, and I think I'm able to kind of educate people on it, especially newer players, and like bring them into the game pretty well. But I'm by no means the #1 player or anything. We're getting better day by day. That's what it's all about, though. I made a highlight video from playing in your video games. I would like to send it to you. Yeah, go for it, Gats. That's like not being able to teach someone to cook because you don't have a 5-star restaurant, right? Or like a lot of these coaches for like not Valorant teams, because I don't know how many Valorant coaches exist at this point in time, but like League of Legends coaches and stuff like that. A lot of them are like diamond players. They're all right, you know. They're not top tier players. It's like, if you need to be better than somebody to like educate them on something, then it's like, well, what could you possibly learn, right? Or who do they? I don't know what I'm saying. If you need to be better than somebody to like educate them on something, though, that's just like, only the top person in the world could potentially like make somebody better. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Put in your Discord section on YouTube. Yeah, I'll check them out. When are you doing viewer games? We do them on Thursdays. Thursday nights on the Twitch channel. So if you're looking for that, feel free to join in. You don't know? Teach. Yeah. Those who can't do, teach. Yeah, that's an expression. When do you actually use counter strafing instead of usual peeking or swinging? So I think that generally you would use counter strafing if you're gonna like swing an angle. This is my understanding. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because this is where my ideas get a little bit faded. But basically, if I was gonna swing this angle, rather than like swinging it and coming to a full stop and like trying to commit to a spray, what you can do is you can like counter strafe, and you kind of use this in style with other peaks. Basically, you should counter strafe pretty much every time you shoot, is my understanding, right? Or if you're gonna be like tapping at somebody with pistols, it's a big thing too. So like say I'm using my sheriff. Sheriff's a good way that you can do it. You'll do like that. Because on sheriffs, you're moving a lot with pistols, right? Basically, you're always going to be moving on a pistol round. And like when I go for the shot on this guy, if I try to shoot him, my shot's going to go all over the place, right? So instead, what I could do is while I'm going for this guy, I could like try to counter strafe him. And I like at this point in time, it's like, well, it's pretty much the same thing, but you're coming to a full stop at least, right? Like you're stopping yourself so your accuracy is better. And I know my aim is terrible right now, and I'm not very good at this mechanic. But this is basically how it works. If you have info on their position, it works very well if you have info on their position. If you're pre-firing stuff too, works incredibly well. So for example, something I do a lot, if I knew this bot was like right here, or if I knew that this is a common angle, if you're gonna pre-fire an angle, like maybe you're peeking something like tunnels on split, and you're gonna go for the shot on them. A lot of the times this is what you'll do. You'll pre-fire it. You won't swing out and go for like a spray or anything. You give them a little tappy, right? And you can do it kind of like that. I know I was watching a Ron Rambo Kim video recently where he was talking about how you can practice with like the operator. You can do this with the op too. And this is incredibly important for like weapons like the operator. And this is why you'll see a lot of people get these like nasty flicks or like peaks and stuff like that. Because if I'm moving, my operator shot's going to go all over the place, right? But you can actually counter strafe with the operator, and you'll notice that when this red dot appears, that's when my shot's accurate. So you can actually do that, right? And you can kind of like peek this angle, and you can take quick shots at these guys. So I'm getting better with the operator recently. This is part of the reason why. It's just like I've been practicing my counter strafing, I think. And now you can land moving shots on these guys pretty easily, right? You just kind of aim at them, and whenever your shot's ready, or whenever you think you're ready, you take the shot there, right? Oh, that one was bad. See, I messed up. I was moving there, and you can kind of feel it after a while. After you practice for a bit, you can kind of feel it when it's off. So this is just this is something I would recommend a lot of players do. People say incorporate movement into your warm-ups and stuff. And this is the reason why. It's because movement's such a massive part of the game, and you can really tell if a player is good or not just based off of their movement alone, pretty much. This is how a lot of people would identify hackers and stuff. I remember in CS, it wasn't. So you would watch a player, right? And a player can be nutty. Like they can be fucking crazy. And like when you watch Shroud, for example, he's got crazy aim. Why doesn't Shroud ever get accused of like hacking or something like that when like other players do? You can just like watch one dude and you can be like, he's hacking. One of the reasons is Shroud's game sense is really good, but beyond that, his movement is really good, right? A player who's hacking, oftentimes, he doesn't have very good movement, and he's trying to compensate with it by using hacks, right? So a lot of the times in those situations, you'll watch a player who just has like a really stupid movement, and you're like, okay, this guy's like very clearly hacking. He's just a bad player, and he's trying to get by just using cheats and stuff. That's the way that they're able to identify a lot of these guys. That's my understanding. And for the record, anybody who watches my videos, like I was saying earlier, I am still relatively new to FPS. So all of this is just my understanding. If you feel like you know better than me, or you feel like you can educate me, feel free to leave it in the comments below if we do end up uploading this to YouTube. But you should always peek side to side, never forward or any two key combinations, only singular AD peeks. If you it will go a long way. Yeah, never because I don't think you can counter strafe while running forward backwards, can you? I guess you can. It feels weird though. That's really uncomfortable. That's like really weird. You should never be like running at somebody though. Think of like how much easier this shot is versus like if you're strafing. Like if I'm strafing like this, maybe. What's the luckiest kill you've ever gotten? I've done some pretty crazy counter strafing peaks. I shoot through smokes a lot. I could show you my luckiest ace probably. Here, let me. This one's. It's not all luck though. Is the thing. A lot of it's game sense, right? So it's like a little bit of luck, but it's not like I'm just like shooting through a smoke and like killing somebody. Like it's generally like, hey, I have a feeling that somebody's here based off of this, and this is why it worked out, right? So let me try to find this one. Let me see. Is this it? I think this is it.
That's gotta hurt him.
Yeah, so that was a double kill through the smoke right there. And you're thinking, well, King, you're spraying through a smoke. That's just luck. Not really, right? We're not seeing anything on B. We're not seeing any where you have short walled off and stuff. It's very quiet. So I just started spraying through the smoke, and like I did fire a little bit, and I got the double kill, and I was like, okay, cool. After I killed the first guy, I started spraying again because I was like, okay, well, there's probably like I don't think he was alone, or there was like the possibility that he was alone. Probably not likely. Especially I didn't kill the Phoenix, but had that been the Phoenix or something right there, especially because that oftentimes means that Phoenix was coming up here to flash in this situation.
Incorrect, but
oh,
I was just joking with Jett.
And I'm gonna do it again right here, right? So I'm still playing here. We're still not seeing anything at this point, right? Nobody's appeared on the map. What's going on, right? It's kind of weird. I killed 2 people here, and then they're just nowhere else. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for some sprays again. I think. No, I think Phoenix pushes up on me.
It's hard
here,
to keep
actually.
up with messages.
So I think I caught a glimpse. I think I caught like a subtle glimpse right here. I think it was like right here. I think it was literally this frame that Phoenix was pushing out. It was maybe that was it. Maybe right there. It's like the slightest pixel that I saw right here in the moment. It's so much harder. Like, you ever have those moments where it's like, I know that in the moment I saw this, but I can't find the frame in which I saw it. I know that I saw this Phoenix here because I started talking right here and I was like, oh shit, I think I saw him. And then you watch how I peek that, right? See, I come up here to clear this corner. Oh. And I kill the Phoenix, and then I'm spraying through again. And I think I kill somebody else through the smoke. Oh wait, this is the ace. So I double killed right there. I don't know if you caught that. Maybe that second kill was pretty lucky, maybe. But like aside from that, like this isn't all just like luck or anything.
I'll wait for you.
It's kind of just paying attention to what's going on the map and just understanding like the pressures of other different places. 144 hertz gameplay versus 60 FPS recording. I don't know what that means. You don't make too much sound if you don't move too much at the same time. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Although I think there might be a bug with that. Because sometimes it won't make sound to you, but like it will to other people. I don't have this confirmed, right? But I've been playing with people where I like if I'm playing with Jordan, for example, I think he might do a little bit of that. And I'll be like, hey, you gotta stop making noise. And he'd be like, I didn't. And I was like, yeah, you did. Like, so I don't know. I think sometimes it doesn't make it look like it's making noise to you, but in reality, it's actually making a ton of noise. I need to turn off my firing area. Off. Nice. Nice. Do you know how to practice microflicks? I would probably use one of those aim trainers, like Kovacs and stuff. I'm sure there's things for that. Another way to practice microflicks is literally just this, right? When you flick between these targets, this is all microflicks. That's all what it is, right? You're just flicking between these targets. Micro corrections, okay? Like I flicked over him, flick back. Aim Labs is free on stream. Yeah, so I would recommend Aim Labs just over Kovacs, just because I think you have to pay for Kovacs. I think it's like $5. It's not too crazy, but it might be the better one. I've heard a lot of people recommend Aim Labs. I don't know if there's much of a difference between Aim Labs and Kovacs, though. I will say that. Maybe you didn't see the guy in the video because the frame didn't record in 60 FPS. Oh, okay, that makes sense to me. See, I didn't understand that right away when you said that. No, that makes sense. It's just the way I recorded it. Because like in real time, I know I saw that Phoenix there. Like, I'm 100% positive I caught a glimpse of him, and that's why when I peeked the angle, I peeked it so weirdly. But, yeah, in the recording, it's weird. You can't see it. That's interesting. I guess, like, that would be the effect of the monitor, because I do record in 60 FPS, and I do have a 144 Hz monitor. That's awesome, because once I finally got my 144 Hz monitor, like, hooked up, like, it used to be on 60 Hz, and I used to play on 60 Hz, and people were like, it's gonna be like night and day when you switch. And I was like, I don't notice a thing. I didn't notice a thing for like a very long time. That's funny because I'm not noticing it, but that's probably having a massive effect on me. Had I not had this monitor, I probably would have died at that Phoenix. And that means I would have not gotten that ace. And everyone knows that your skill is measured by the amount of aces that you can get. Everyone knows it. Do you agree that the range of Valorant isn't that good for warming up? No, I don't agree with that. I think the range of Valorant is fine. I think you got to use the right things, right? So like if I'm just doing this practice setting, I think this helps to a capacity. And I think this can help a lot of lower rank players, especially for warming up, right? The point of warming up is just like just getting your blood flowing, right? Like getting your aim on point, like just getting into the game. That's the point of warming up. It might not be the best for like getting you better at the game, and it's not comparable to actually shooting real targets, right? But like doing this isn't terrible. And then if you want to practice your sprays, you can come out here and you can practice your sprays on these targets and your transfers and stuff. Oh fuck. Right? And you can practice your transfers on these guys. That was bad, but Oof. My transfers are rough. I haven't used this in a while, and I haven't used the Vandal in a while. I'm starting to get back into the Vandal because I think it's gonna get buffed. I want to be a Vandal boy again. I like being the Vandal boy that I am. You can practice your transfers on those, and then what I do a lot now is I do the 100 bots, and I'll just come over here, and you just focus on shooting the dudes, right? You can do this. That was rough, but you just keep going, right? And you shoot the dudes, and you keep shooting the dudes, and you can practice your counter strafing like we were doing earlier. We're rough, but that's okay. And I've been playing a lot better recently because I've just been doing this, right? I've been practicing all my stuff. I've been shooting these bots. I think this is an excellent way to practice. I stand over here sometimes. I think it's cool because you get like the close angles and then you get the further angles, and then I don't need to like turn around all the time. Because rarely are you in a situation in this game where you actually have to like 180. Like every now and then it'll happen, but like for the most part, it's not like a frequent occurrence. But then you can also stand here if you want. I just hate like having to search for the bot every single time, but maybe it's better for identifying targets or something. See, like over there. You can do it from this angle. I think this works fine. I don't think this is terrible. It might not be the best. What a lot of people do. I don't think this one's very good. I don't think this is amazing. And maybe I have a bias because I'm not very good at it. But like, I always flick back. I don't know if that's a bad tendency. I see I flick back to the center afterwards, after I miss. Even after I hit. What did Jett do to you? I've just been playing a lot of Jett. I think the Vandal has more potential. Kind of. I think the Vandal, I think the problem with the Vandal is that it encourages stupid engagements frequently. You never really should be taking engagements over 30 meters, and that's when the Vandal is at its best. Because if you challenge somebody over 30 meters and they have an op, you get destroyed, right? The only time that you would want to challenge over 30 meters is if they can't afford an op, which I do frequently. If I have a Vandal and I'm on like a scent, I'll challenge mid. I will, just because I know that I practice a lot of like longer shots, so I'll sit back here sometimes and I'll shoot bots. And I'm like half decent at it. I'm not insane, but I'm all right. And I'm better than like the average player, I feel like. And because I do this with the Vandal, particularly, I'll practice like this, and I'll take challenges mid sometimes. If they don't have an operator. If they do have an operator, there's a stupid fight, and you should never take it. But if they don't have an operator, I'm comfortable taking this fight. Doesn't bother me. Lucky range got nerfed, I think. You gonna play a ranked game? No, not probably today. No. Post some customs. We do those on Thursdays. What are you talking about, Luke? I actually see pros using that too often. They usually just tap the opposite direction to stop immediately, not hold to change directions unless they're pre-firing. I don't know what you mean. See if you find the difference. Maybe. I use Kovacs every now and then. I also play Mikosu, which is like a 3D version of Osu. It kind of helps. It's nothing insane. Like, there's probably better ways to practice, but I enjoy it. I like rhythm games, so I think it's fun. Jett's knife mid-air at range. Use your knives mid-air at range, right? So you can switch characters. Switch to Jett. Pull out your knives. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, that's not what I want. Hold on. I do eliminate it like 100. See, I'm bad at this. I don't play a lot of Jett. I'm a Jett main apparently, but this is how I would do it. Jets and knives are so much fun to use, dude. Oof. Oh, left click with Jet's ult. If you hold it, does it just fire the knives? Oh, it does. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I always click carefully because like you only get 5 of them, right? So I don't want to just spray these boys. Generally. Because like when you miss them, it's pretty detrimental, right? So I generally want to make sure I land the headshots, but maybe I'm using them wrong. Like if I'm gonna spray them, I think I'm just gonna right click. Rough. Hate to see it. Oof. Nice. They're 100% accurate. Are they actually? Do they always land in the same spot? Let's see. They do. Sometimes it feels like they go in different spots, right? I know when you right click they do, but I find I aim better with these. I don't know why. It just feels easier. I wonder, I guess if you held left click, then you could like adjust while you're firing. So it'd be kind of hard to miss. He says as he misses a lot. Okay. Login servers are unavailable for you. I want an NA. I don't know if it's if that helps you or not. Maybe if you're EU, maybe they're down because they're like updating the patch or something. Am I allowed to post a scribble? I want all you guys to join. I would prefer not, but yeah, we got something fun planned today. I'm excited. Some of your games are pro games today. Yeah, so we generally just do those on Thursdays. We will be reacting to pro games later. Once we move to Twitch, we're gonna head to Twitch in about 8 minutes here if you guys are interested in coming. And when we're on Twitch, we're gonna go over another G2 game because every single time I watch G2, guys, like it's not like I have this massive bias to G2. I do, but every single time I watch them, I always learn or I see something cool that I want to talk about. Like I see them do something awesome. And I'm just like, I just gotta tell people about this. So we're gonna go through that, and then we're also going to talk about just playing cheese angles or off angles. And we're gonna break down an NIP bonk game and just talk about the flaws in them and how you can play against them. Also the benefits of them. We're gonna do both of those things. So if you guys are looking forward to that, feel free to head on over to the Twitch channel. We'll be there. 7 minutes. We'll be leaving. What do you think about Killjoy? I think that she looks really fun. Honestly, I'm excited to see Killjoy. I got you live for once. Yeah, welcome to the stream, man. We'll be heading over to Twitch in just a few minutes here, so. I'm just worried about her ult. Her ult does sound weird. I don't think it'll be as broken as it sounds. It does sound broken. I'll give you that, though. We'll be here streaming here or on Twitch. We'll be on Twitch when we're doing these talks. All right, what's up, Tyler? How's it going? Everyone say hi to Waffles. Her ult has easy counterplay. We're talking about Killjoy, right? Yeah. I just demoted, but what's up? How's it going, dude? I demoted recently too. Don't feel bad about it. I was diamond. I do want to down to plat 3 again. It's like the end of the act though. It's gonna reset tomorrow, so I was just like whatever. So I've been playing Jett only today. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm getting better as her. Not good, but better. We do custom lobbies every Thursday, Brave. Now they all know my secret identity. Uh-oh, I outed you. Sorry, dude. Get her ult break. Yeah, so you can shoot her ult. And I think you might be able to ult it with like Brimstone. Like counter it. So I'm not too worried about it. But it does sound strong. I'm gonna be Killjoy on Thursday. Watch me. I think you're gonna have to fight some people for it, but am I a mod on YouTube now too? Yeah, you are. I think you're our first YouTube mod, so. Went from gold 2 to silver 2. Dude, it happens. I was diamond 1 and I D-ranked down to plat 1 recently. This wasn't like I climbed back up, but I went on like a 10-game loss streak. It was horrible. I was so upset. And then I came to the conclusion. I was like, why does my rank matter to me? It's all about improvement. It's all about getting better. That's literally what it's all about. And I was like, I'm getting upset over a stupid little badge next to my name. It's like, let's just chill. Let's just play the game. I would prefer if you didn't post a Scribble.io link though. It seems to do crap damage. Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the explosive thing or the turret? Mod? There's a Strozy. Okay, I was waiting for you to enter chat. There you are. I know you said something earlier. I just missed you. Rank means everything. It's how we measure our clout. You measure clout based off of your rank. D3 almost immortal now. I'm D1. It's big sad. Oh, it feels bad, man. D ranked all that much. And it's just rough. Like you're climbing, you're doing all great, and then you just hit a rough losing patch, and it just goes down, down, down. And it doesn't even happen in the same day every time. Sometimes it's like you play 3 games, you lose 3 games, right? Okay, well we're done playing today. I'll go play my Smurf. Play in your next account, and then the next day you log on, you play in your main, and you lose 3 more games. And it's just like, dude, what the heck? Why is it gotta be like that? It's just frustrating that it do be like that sometimes. But what was I gonna say? I think I have like a 20% win rate on split. I have come to the conclusion. I haven't dodged the game before, and I don't really believe in dodging. I'm gonna start dodging when I get split. I hate that map. I'm gonna say it again. I hate that map. If I have any rioters in chat, I'm sorry if you made the map. I really don't like it. I do not like playing on split. It is not fun. It is not an enjoyable time. Embrace the dark side. I think I'm gonna start dodging split. Are you excited for free for all? Oh hell yeah. Your views on split has changed since the last time I talked about it. Yeah, split used to be like my favorite map. I think it's just because I keep getting it and I keep losing. I have not won on split in a very long time. I hate it. I like split, but I hate bind. I like bind. Bind's my favorite map. I love bind. Why do you not like split? It just feels impossible to push, but then when people push into me, it's impossible to hold, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what's happening. I think I literally hate it because I'm losing on it. That being said, I have an 80% win rate on Ascent. I'm killing it on Ascent. I am an Ascent god. On split, I am terrible. I have like a 20% win rate on a split. But on Ascent, I have like an 80% win rate. I'm pretty good. Like, Bind is no mid. Ascent is the best map. I don't think Bind needs a mid to function. I think Bind does well with the teleporters. The teleporters kind of take the place of the mid. And I like it. I think Bind's a cool map. I think it's pretty even. I never feel like I don't have options on Bind. On Bind, there's like different strats you can do. B seems pretty easy to take too, and it seems like people have like grappled onto that. Sometimes they triple stack it, but like for the most part, you can kind of make your way into B. Hookah is pretty cool. Omen has a lot of good spots on it too. Omen can blind straight through Hookah, which is incredibly strong. That's a lot of these stuff. Thank you for coming to Knight there, Tyler. You are the 6th Knight, I think, for the channel. That's freaking awesome, dude. For the YouTube channel, that is. Oh, and KiwiG, his 7th Knight, dude. That's awesome. We haven't had any Knights like before today. We had one. It was Brave. Brave was repping the badge before anybody else. He was our number 1. He was our first Knight, first member of the channel. That's 5% me worried. I think Brave was, and then Zombie was 2nd. I drank water. I did it. Oh, staying healthy, staying hydrated. I like it. Mike, this is a Shure SM7B. It is a nice microphone. It's a quality microphone that's been around for years, right? It is an old microphone, but it's the one that you see on like all the podcasts and stuff. It's a good mic. All right, guys, if you are interested in hanging out longer, if you're interested in hearing about G2, and like the awesome strats that they do. They did a really cool thing with the way they play aggressive when they have the Sage res that I just wanted to comment on that I think is so good. And then there's something else that I wanted to comment on. It's in my notes for sure. I'll get around to it. But and then afterwards we're gonna go looking at a off angles and like cheese strat. When people like cheese, they like to play these cheese angles and stuff. Kind of like how to play these angles and like how you can get punished for them or how you can punish opponent players for playing these angles. And then after that, we're gonna try to run a 5v5 Jett game. Everybody's playing Jett, unlimited abilities. It sounds nuts, I know. We're gonna give it a shot. So if you guys are thinking of heading over to Twitch, feel free to do so. Here's a link for it. I will see you guys there in like just a couple minutes. Okay, peace out.